What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today I'm doing another DS game review courtesy of LikunMiffery. Thank you for giving me this game to borrow it to play. It is Tinkerbell. Yay! Another children's game. Yay! This is going to be kind of a different kind of review because this game does not have multiple save files. So I had to play on a pre-existing save file. I also went back and watched some other footage of earlier gameplay to try and get a little bit of a view on what the whole game aspect is like. But I did a lot of playing time on an already existing save file, so I didn't get any of the introductory stuff or anything like that. But I did experience the game as much as I possibly could, and I've got some notes on it, so let's jump right into it, shall we? First off, I like the today's fortune thing. I think that's really cool. It's kind of cool. Just it gives the want for for logging in all the time instead of just 1 or 2 days to play the game. Gives a little gives a little bit more of an incentive. You have to tap to move places, and I originally thought that wasn't going to work that well, but it ends up working pretty well. It's just a little weird, like you can't just move around as Tinkerbell. I get it, it causes for a little bit more simple gameplay, but it would have just been nice to have that. It's just a little bit out there and just not something that I really think was necessary, in my opinion. This game helps establish Tinkerbell as more of her own character instead of just like the side piece to Peter Pan. And she's been kind of that's been kind of happening over the last few years or so with her own shows and whatnot. But this game definitely helped with that, and I think that's cool. I don't think it was really necessary, but it is definitely cool, I guess. So the graphics in this game are surprisingly really good. I was surprised about that, actually. But, Disney games, like I said with Epic Mickey, they tend to do pretty good graphically, and this game is no exception to that rule. So, that was pretty surprising, especially even on like a DS as well. That was pretty surprising. This game is pretty large for what it is. It's about, usually these games like these only take a couple hours. This one's about 6-7 hours long. For just a regular playthrough gameplay. And there's lots to do, lots to see. For a game like this, I think that's pretty good. Shows they put a little bit more effort and care to it than probably another developer would have. So, there you go. This game uses the microphone, though, and the microphone I've said it before, at least with Dream Team. I think I've said it with a few other games too. The microphone on the DS, or in my case the 3DS, sucks. It sucks ass. I mean, good God, it is so tiny. It has zero responsiveness to it. It's in the most mute location, and they use it. The games that use the microphone, they don't just use the microphone, they use the microphone. It is used for almost every function in the game possible. I get they were trying to push that to make the 3DS seem more revolutionary, put it ahead of its competition, but my God, you have to make it a little bit bigger or make it a little bit more responsive to the actions that the games are making you want to make the actions more. Seriously. It's just, why? You push something that works, okay? Don't push something that don't work, okay? God. The input controls for this game aren't always that responsive. As I said, the tap thing works pretty good, but a few of the other things just weren't working well for me, and I don't know if it's because of the age of my DS, or I guess 3DS, the age of the game, or a little bit of both. But it became a little bit annoying later on as I continued to play. So, It's pretty hard to figure out where you're going as well as you navigate through the world, because some of the parts you're very small, when the area you're in is very large and you have lots of different areas that you could possibly go to. And then when you get to a small area, you're really zoomed in, so it's hard to get a good look at where you should go once you're in that specific section that you clicked on to go and play. I'm sure if I got a little bit more of the exposition piece to it, I would have been able to figure out how to do that. But you gotta include multiple save files, people, okay? That's not a complaint just for this game. I've got a few on the list that I still need to review that I'm gonna talk about that with. So, you just gotta do, but it's all well. I was able to figure it out eventually, get the hang of it, sort of, but it took me a while. I really don't know if this game really reaches its target demographic. I don't know really if they were. It seems like they were going for a little bit more of an all ages sort of thing, but more towards the little kid, the little girl esque range, and I don't really know if they really reached that or not. It just kind of seems like that wasn't their goal. I don't know what their goal is with this game other than to make money, because that's the goal of every game developer, is to make money. But I don't know, it just didn't seem like they really reached it in my opinion. But that's all I've got for notes. Unlike Dora's Cooking Club, I do think this was a game that was worth being put up for sale as a DS game. But is it really worth your time to play and pick up and play? Not unless you're a big Disney or Tinkerbell-esque fan. Or unless you play this game when you were younger or something like that, maybe it's worth picking up and playing. But I don't know, it really wasn't that worth them. That wasn't that amazing of an experience for me. I really don't have the want or the need to go back and play it again. So for my final score for Tinkerbell, I'm probably going to have to give this one probably a 6 out of 10. It's passable. It's a good sized game with lots to do, but the no save file thing, and also the just not really my type of game either as well. So, but anyways, that's gonna do it for this game review. If you've ever played this game, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. Stay tuned for other much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.